Hello, everyone. This is Kareem with Team.comPal, your all-in-one solution to build, grow, and sell from one place. So if you were previously here yesterday, we talked about how to create a funnel from a template. Now, we talked about the importance of funnels. You want to have a set goal. You want to start off by enticing your audience, moving them forward, and you can do that with a series of emails. You can also send them to a landing page and have them opt in or get something else, get a free lead magnet, and then you want to keep taking them further. And the benefit of this is once you get them to the end of that funnel, you can get them to get your product, your service, whatever it is that you're doing or you're passionate about. And this can range from a lot of different things. If you're doing website, SEO, if you're doing video marketing like I am, you're going to want a funnel to follow up with someone, especially because if you just send out one broadcast, they can forget about it. And if they're not really aware of what you are doing or anything that you're talking about, they're not really going to tune in. Think about it like this. If I'm putting out a video a day, like I am with this, I'm going live every day, you're more likely to tune in, to watch, to get helpful hints and tricks. You can think of a funnel as the same way, except you're doing it through email. You're keeping in constant contact, no pun intended, with them, so you can help them get from point A to point B. And that can be done in a lot of different ways. But before we get into the funnel from scratch today, let's take a look at some of the biggest reasons to use funnels. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And I wanted to share this article with you. Why a sales funnel is important. 3 biggest business benefits. And you might be wondering, because we set one up yesterday from a template, what is the point to doing all this? Why am I doing all this? And why should I set it up from scratch, or vice versa, like I did yesterday? And there's 3 big benefits to it. They help boost your sales. So say you're making websites, you want to get more clients. It'd be hard to just message them individually, send out emails individually. You want to get a bunch of people to opt in, and then you want to have a series of emails that goes out to them that helps them get acquainted with who you are, what you do, and what your goals are, and how you can ultimately help them. Number 2, funnels give you a big advantage over your competitors. So if your competitors aren't using funnels, if they're not utilizing any type of email marketing, they're not following up with their clients, you're going to have a huge advantage over them because you're putting out consistent content. And not only that, you're keeping engaged with your audience. They know you're there, you know what they want, and you can deliver them a quality product. And sales funnels free you up more time to do what you enjoy. Let's ultimately think about why we're here. We have a solution, an amazing solution with DotcomPal to build, grow, and sell in one place. Here's the thing. Why do we want it? So we can get some of these processes automated, so we can get some of these things we want to do, the technical things, done in an easy way, so we can ultimately save more time. That's the name of the game in business. We want to save time. We want to be efficient. So let's talk about each of these items, the importance of a sales funnel for more sales. And the biggest advantage actually comes from the number 1 ability to actually turn potential customers into paying customers. What you're doing with a funnel is, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a freelancer, whatever it is, you're getting them to walk a certain path. You're getting them to start from point A, where they're just learning about you, how you're solving a problem, helping them lose weight, helping them with their business, helping them increase revenue, and you're pulling different elements to help them, whether it's emails, it's different services, whether it's discounts. And funnels can help you raise significant awareness and desire for your product or services, especially if you're sending out an email and talking to them. They can present attractive offers that add beneficial value. They can establish you as an influential expert, because once people get to know you, get to know who you are, if you have a nice funnel, if you have a nice landing page, they're going to say, wow, this person's an expert. They know what they're doing. And it can build necessary trust so the visitor wants to buy from you. That's ultimately the goal. We want visitors to want to buy from us. So it helps you stay ahead of your competitors. That's a big one. And I'd say that's the second biggest reason. There's a lot of competition on the internet today. As a video entrepreneur, as business owners, a lot of people may not be using funnels. A lot of people who are running businesses want to succeed. Why is that? Well, the issue today, especially in e-com and a lot of online thing, is sales data is now key to knowing what's going on. You want to look at your analytics and you want to be able to understand what's going on with your funnel. So if you want to beat the competition, you want to get more sales, you want to grow business, you want to really, really rise up, then a sales funnel is paramount. And I can't say that enough, that having great data is a great way. And DotcomPal helps with that. And then ultimately, what do we want to do? As entrepreneurs, we want to establish a successful business that we can hand off to our family, our friends, and spend more free time doing what we love. The goal of business ultimately is to do what we want with our time. Now, if you're trying to send out emails every day, one by one, if you're trying to engage clients one by one on social media, that's highly time consuming and it's not automated. Eventually, you might just get burnt out and say, hey, I can't do this. This is too tough. And that's why the sales funnel we're going to build today, and sales funnels in general, are important for your business. It enables you to have more free time to do the stuff you really want to do. And let's face it, who doesn't want more free time? That's the goal. Why are we working so hard? We want more free time. We want more time to spend with our family and friends. And that's why sales funnel is super important. It's going to benefit you not only by bringing you more sales, helping your business lifestyle, it will help your personal lifestyle because you can set it up, test it, fully optimize it, and it can manage and support itself. And that's a great thing about what DotcomPal does. You're going to be able to set it up, get it fully optimized, get it going so people just opt in, and then it can manage, support itself. It'll send out the emails. It will do the work for you. That's what we want the funnel to do the heavy lifting for us so we can just concentrate on what we love to do. And just to put it real quick here in a summary, I can't say, I can't overstate the importance of sales funnels. Sales funnels are paramount to building a business, especially in 2021. And it's going to give you a huge advantage over your competitors. It's going to save you time. If you're a business owner, freelancer, affiliate marketer, whatever it is you're doing, it's going to help you free up your time and bring you more sales and revenue. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing here. And hopefully that got the point across of why sales funnels are so important. Because we've done a follow-up video where we showed setting one up. We've set one up through templates, but you might be asking, why is this so important? Why should I do it? I showed you the how. Today, I'm explaining the why. This is why it's so important to do. And I can ask the audience here, would you guys like to save more time, increase your revenue, and do it with an automated system? And on top of that, the best part is, would you like to do it with a solution where you can build, grow, and sell from one place? There's one solution, one place to do it. And if your answer is yes, then I will share my screen. I'm excited for this one as well. I'm going to show you a funnel I built, a funnel journey I built. I'm going to explain the prerequisites, and then I'm going to rebuild it or build parts of it and show you how I did it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and share my screen here. Now I'm in the dashboard of my DotcomPal. And one thing I will urge you to do before you do this is a couple of things. Please watch the best practices for setting up a landing page, and then try and set up a couple of landing pages here. At least one to start, preferably 2 or more would be good. Set up your SMTP settings in our Getting Started guide. That's our simple mail transfer protocol, and you can do that with a Gmail and your hosting email, HostGator, Bluehost. It could be also something like DreamHost, like I have. Whatever your hosting is, you'll want to set that up. Also, you'll want to create an audience here. You want to import an audience and some kind of list. That will greatly help. It's not required, but when you have a list, it's going to help send out to those people. And last but not least, you want to have some copy written. Why do I say to have some copy written? Because you have some amazing templates in here, and even the plain templates look amazing, but you're going to want to have some ad copy written just to kind of get everything going. And if you have trouble with that, you can get a copywriter. You can look up different copy, and you might be asking, what do I mean by copy? I have a Google Drive here, and I literally have an autoresponder series. I showed this yesterday for restaurants. I do video marketing, so I come up with different copy to bring them to where I want them to go. And I do this for different niches. I make different videos for different niches, and I send out emails through them. So hopefully that makes sense. So just to recap, you want to get your DotcomPal all set up your SMTP, get a couple funnels built, get comfortable with the funnel process. Then you want to be able to set up an audience. It's going to greatly help. And then have some ad copy or some emails written to go. And there's different places you can do that. And there's different copywriters on various sites you can get help with. Once you have all of that done, you want to go to grow on the left-hand side. You want to click on Funnels Journey. And then you'll see a bunch of funnels here. This is the one we actually created yesterday from a template. And I'm going to briefly show you the one I created by hitting edit here. And this is one I created for restaurant owners. It's pretty simple. What we're doing is a landing page. We're adding them to a list if they opt in. And then we're sending them emails if they say yes. And then what we're trying to do is when they answer these emails, direct them to a page where they can opt in and get a free YouTube channel. And then I'm sending them an email for the free YouTube channel, and then following up later with a checkout page independently. So this is an example of a funnel journey. It has a trigger and it has various actions. And by doing that, I can automate the process. When they opt in, they're going to get various emails. They're going to, if they don't opt in, they still have another shot to go to another landing page, opt in for the service as well. And then I'm still sending them out emails and adding them to a list. So it's as simple as that. And I actually myself prefer to create things from scratch. You can use templates or create it from scratch. So let's take a look actually at how to do that. And I'm going to explain the steps here. I'm going to explain it, one by one. So if you want to create a funnel from scratch, you're going to go to grow on the left-hand side, funnels journey. You'll see your funnels here that you've previously created. And note, if you edit a funnel, you will have to reset the analytics. So be aware of that. First thing you want to do is click on new funnels/journey. Then you're going to want to click on follow up. And then we're just going to call this restaurant funnel from scratch. And forgive my spelling there. I'm going to go ahead and click add. And if you have any questions while I'm doing this, I will cycle back and forth to take a look. So please pop any questions in the chat, and I will get to them while I'm doing this or at the end of the presentation. So we're back here. If you remember from yesterday, these templates we can use. It's things like rapport building, training journey, nurturing journey. And these are great ones to use, especially if you have your goal in mind and you want to have things pre-built. If you want to create it from scratch, you're going to click on Create from Scratch and then click on this button here, Create from Scratch. And then we are left with a blank canvas. And then here's what we want to do. We can scroll around and we can see what's going on here. What I'd like to do is get a trigger that says landing page. Now, keep in mind, you can only use one trigger, and one trigger is stuck to multiple actions. It's connected to multiple actions. The way I look at it is the trigger is, if you're using dominoes, the trigger is the thing to set off the dominoes. You hit one domino, it knocks the rest of the dominoes over. If you've ever used dominoes, one uses its kinetic energy to push the rest of the other dominoes down. So hopefully that makes sense. You want to have one trigger to set off a bunch of actions. That's how the automation works. So in this case, you can do it multiple ways: landing pages, contacts, emails, attribute changes, or segments. I'm going to opt for a landing page. I'm going to highlight it and drag it over. So now I have the trigger. This is the starting point. So generally, more than likely, you would use an opt-in page. So presumably you've gone through or it would help to go through the best practices for the landing page builder and build an opt-in page or some kind of page to gather information. What I'm going to do here is go ahead and click on this text, and then it's going to open up all of the pages I have previously created. And I can see them here. I can see what they look like, and then I can either view one if I'd like to see it, or I can choose it. If you remember from yesterday, and then I can choose it. I can see if someone performs any activity on landing page restaurant, what are the conditions that I'm going to create. And just for the sake of it, I can click edit and just make sure that it's the page I want. And this is actually something I've previously created with a template using the landing page builder. And I just took some time, studied my target market, and did a little bit of stuff with ad copy, and then boom. So you can make nice pages like this. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to scroll over back to my landing page. So we have our landing page here. What do we want to do? We want certain actions. First thing I like to do is think, okay, well, I'm going to add them to a list. If they opt in, I'm going to add them to a list. If they don't opt in, I generally am going to add them to a list. I want to keep track of what people are doing, at least if I can. So first thing I can do, conversion yes. If you can see that here with the little marker, I'm going to grab yes and drag it over to specific list. And then I'm going to click on the text here. It's underlined, add contact to specific list. And I have a bunch of lists here. And let's say I wanted to keep track of all the restaurant owners that just opted in. Don't want it for a YouTube channel, just opted in. I'm going to click on that. And I'm just simply going to click save. And then we can see settings saved successfully. Boom. And then what I want to do next is I want to get some emails out to them, right? Because if they're not getting emails, they opted in, they're going to think what's going on. So the first thing I want to do is get this action, send email, drag it over here. And then I'm going to drag conversion yes. And I'm going to click on this wait sign and just make sure that the wait time is immediate, so it goes out right when they opt in. And then I'm going to click on send an email. If you remember from yesterday, and we click on Autoresponder. And just to note, you can integrate your own autoresponder. You can, do Aweber, you can do Get Response, Constant Content, a bunch of them. You can integrate a bunch of different stuff. So I'm just going to look through here, and we did some emails yesterday, but let's go through one again. So I'm going to click on New Mail. I'm going to say welcome for restaurant owners. And this is going to vary based on what your niche is, based on what you're doing, and based on your target market. The email name, you want to name it something so that you can remember what it is. And I'm going to go ahead and click next. And then I have gallery. You can use templates, and actually I prefer to use templates. There's a bunch of different ones and they look beautiful. I'm actually going to use the plain template for this one and show you what I did yesterday. I just click on the plain template, and then I can make a headline. I'm going to say thank you for opting in. I have my copy here, handy dandy. This is why I say have your copy here. You can write it on the spot, but it'd be much more efficient to just have it, copy it in here. You can save it on a Word doc. You can save it on a Google Doc or whatever, but it does help to have your copy here. I'm going to copy the content from this email and go ahead and paste it in here. Then I can put text from my website, which should have on here. Just going to go ahead and grab that. That's optional what I'm doing here. I'm just going to go ahead and paste that into Notepad. Here, grab an image from media, as you've seen before. And then we have the email set up. Click on spam checker. I got a 0. That's what we want. So it's not going to be spammy. I can also save it as a template or draft. I'm just going to go ahead and hit next. Then there's a subject line. So I can say thank you for opting in for your free gift, or thank you for opting in. Free gift inside. Sending options. Remember, this is I talked about setting up the SMTP from the best practices. This is why you're going to want to get your simple mail transfer protocol set up, and then you're going to have the from name and email from your hosting and whatever SMTP option you set up. And you can click test mail to see if the mail looks okay before doing that. And then you're going to go ahead and click next. And then you're going to go ahead and click publish. And then I can go to Autoresponder and go, oh, there's the email I just got, and click choose. And then we have our welcome email. So right now they're going to get a welcome email, but we probably want to follow up a welcome email with more emails. So I'm going to click on send email. I'm going to drag it over. I'm going to say there's different actions. If they open it, you can do it. If they click, if they unsubscribe or bounce, you can send an email, but I'm going to do it just on send. And this time I'm going to click on the wait icon, which is the hourglass icon in between the line. And I'm going to do it later for one day. You can also schedule it if you'd like, but let's break these days apart based on your target market, what you want to do. You can do different things. So what's going to happen is this is immediately going to send out an email. And then this is going to wait a day, one whole day, and then send out this email. So let's click on send an email. I'm going to go to Autoresponder. And if you remember, I had menu marketing. It's the same way to set it up. So I'm just going to do this one more time. Click on new mail. And then I'm going to go here and type menu marketing for restaurant owners. Go ahead and click next. I'm going to go ahead and click on the plain template here. And then I got my handy dandy copy ready. I'm going to go ahead and grab this copy. Come back to DotcomPal. Paste it in. And then I have some more copy ready from my website. I'm just going to go ahead, paste that in. Say upgrade or improve new marketing via video. I'm going to grab this media. I'm going to go click on next. I'm going to take the subject, menu marketing for restaurant owners. I'm going to change that up to improve your customer retention via menu marketing. Just going to fix retention here. And you can also personalize it, put a name here. And then I'm going to put sending options. Remember, this is the SMTP we want to set up via our getting started guide with our hosting email and with our SMTP option. And we can click test mail to see how this one looks as well. You can do this for every email that you're going through the sequence if you'd like. Then go ahead and click next. And then we can view it here with the eye icon, or we can publish it. And then we can click on Autoresponder. We got our menu marketing. I'm going to go ahead and click choose. And then next up, I'm going to grab another email. This time I'm going to click send. I'm going to click wait later 1 day. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to grab me another email. I'm going to go to Autoresponder, and I want layout marketing. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that. That's one I previously worked on. And then I'm going to keep going. Sorry, I'm going to grab menu marketing for this one. I'm going to click on this one and grab layout marketing. And then I'm just going to go ahead and grab another email. Once your emails are saved in the autoresponder part, you don't have to go back and recreate them, which is the nice thing. You can kind of automate that or just work with that process. And it's going to make the process a lot faster, because what you'll end up doing is click on wait just 1 day, or spacing out your emails, more likely like this. And then you'll just click on send an email. You'll go to the autoresponder and you'll just pick out the emails that you previously made. And then you can look through here and see, okay, well, I got my menu marketing, I got my layout marketing. Oh, okay, these for microbrewery, and I can look through and see, okay, well, what ones do I need? What emails do I need? And you can look through the autoresponder and see which ones did I create, which ones do I need, and do I want to reuse any of these? So we're done with this branch of the tree for the most part. We have 3 emails here. I'm going to send them out 3 emails, but I also want to anticipate one thing. What if they don't opt in? What if they back away? What if they say, I don't know about this, or I'm not sure yet, or maybe this costs too much money, whatever it is they're thinking, they say, no, I don't want to be here. What we can do is another action. So this is the yes branch. This is if they convert. This is what happens if they convert. An example, they're going to be added to this list, and they're going to be getting these email sequences 1 day apart. So if they don't opt in, I'm going to take conversion no, and I'm going to do show a landing page. And you can drag that over here. This is show a landing page. I'm going to send them to another landing page. Why? Because I want to redirect them to another landing page just in case they say no and they don't want to do it. Why? Because maybe for some reason they didn't want to opt in, but then I can hit them with another offer and they might want to opt in. So I'm going to click on this redirect to a landing page. And remember, landing pages uniquely can be actions, and they can also be triggers. So you can have a trigger be one landing page and then send them to another landing page because we want them to opt in. So I have a lot of different things here. I can look through. I can see what do I want them to do. I have different things with my series. I have my payment page. I have my test. I have my checkout page. And I'm just going to go through here. I'm going to look. what do I want them to do? What I'd want them to do is probably go to either another opt-in page, or I'd want to send them an offer. So I'm going to choose the free YouTube page and click choose. And then I'm going to go over here, and then I'm going to grab an email. Let's say they say no to that, or they say yes to that. I can grab a yes here. I can send that out immediately. I can grab Autoresponder here, and then what I would do is go ahead and grab another email that says, hey, these are the details for your YouTube channel. So let me go through here and grab that. And let me find where I have that. I have quite a few emails here that I have been writing, so bear with me. I believe it might be on the first page. And if I have any trouble looking for it, I can say, oh, I want it for a YouTube channel. Okay, well, I had trouble looking for it, so I just typed in the search, and now I found it. And this is going to try and incentivize them to get a free YouTube channel, which I can follow up with them with a checkout page. So I'm going to say on send. I'm going to say on send here. I'm actually going to go ahead and end the funnel journey here. But there's one thing missing. I want to add them to a list as well, just in case they want a free YouTube channel. So I'm going to drag over add to list. I'm going to drag over conversion yes to this landing page. I'm going to click on contact to a specific list. And then I'm going to get free YouTube restaurant owners and go ahead and click save. And then we're almost done here. But there's one thing missing. I also want to send out an email as well here in my main opt-in, so I can say, hey, can you please get a opt-in from an autoresponder? So I'm going to say want a free YouTube channel here as well. And then that's pretty much it. And then I have the funnel set up like I showed you before. And then I can go ahead and click save and next. And then I can go ahead and click publish and then click activate. And then I can see that I have my restaurant funnel from scratch. I can take a look at the analytics here. I can take a look at the technology, the location, and the goal. And basically, that's all we have to set up. So these trainings recorded like gold nuggets I want to keep? Yes, these trainings are recorded. So that was basically me setting up a restaurant funnel from start to finish, and basically showing how, to do the different intricacies and everything like that. So if you have any questions now, if you have anything you want to bring up, anything that was unclear, anything that you wanted help with, how to set up emails, how to set up landing pages, how to do any of that, please let me know in the comment section. I'm going to look through the comment section myself. Does anybody have anything else? Yes, these trainings are recorded. You asked, are these trainings recorded like gold nuggets I want to keep? Yes, they are recorded on the DotcomPal YouTube channel, and you can go there and check out everything that I've done here. So in case you missed something, I went too far, I totally understand that. Also, if you have anything, can you track if it was clicked or opened? Yes. So can you see my screen here? Let me go ahead and share my screen again. Okay, yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Sorry. So yes, I can take a look at analytics here. Analytics is where you would take a look at your unique triggers, your conversion, your visits. You know, if it was opened, you can actually see where it's coming from, the location, the goal even. And the nice thing is, if you go back to funnel journey and grow, you can actually see how many audiences got triggered, the conversion, and even the EPC, earning per click. And you can click analytics here and always check that. So yeah, you can track all the analytics and all the information coming through. Does anybody else have any questions or any comments or anything else? And hopefully that answered your question. If you have anything else, you can, let me or the team know, and I'll definitely address that for you. All right. If nobody else has any questions, I will be back tomorrow with a little bit of A/B testing so we can check the different content from one landing page to another. But just remember, guys, setting up a funnel is super important. It is pretty easy with DotcomPal. Makes it super simple. You just have to set up your landing pages, set up your SMTP settings, have an audience preferably, and then have some copy written and ready to go. And then go ahead and just work with that grid like I showed you here. And then based on that, you can actually automate a lot of the process or almost all of the process and make it super simple to do everything that you'd like to do. I'm Kareem with Team.compal, your all-in-one solution to build, grow, and sell from one place. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a great day.